Hey guys, this is Leah Berliuk coming from my home office in Tampa, Florida, and today I want to make a video about my DMO, also known as my daily method of operation. I almost forgot what it stands for. So just whatever you want to call it, your daily routine. But it's not, going to the grocery store, right? Or doing laundry. This is like, what you want to get done that's going to grow your business, that's going to move you forward. And I apologize for the dogs in the background. They're always in the background, but they're awesome. So anyways, so what I start out, and again, I'm going to tell you guys what I do every day. Make it work with your schedule. If you're part-time, full-time, it doesn't matter. These are tools that you can apply to any kind of schedule that you have. So what I do is I wake up every morning at 8 a.m. and what I do is I write in my journal. That's the first thing I do. Write in my journal 10 things I'm grateful for, right? Because that's a great way to get excited for your day. You're starting on a very positive note. Like, instead of saying, oh, I gotta do this, oh, I gotta do that. No, right? You're writing down everything you're grateful for in your life, currently, right now, today, whatever it is, just write it down, 10 things. And then on the other side, on the other page, I write down 10 affirmation statements. And they're always the same ones for that day, for example. Sometimes I'll even have the same affirmation statement for the week, depending on if it's something that I really struggle with. And for those of you who don't know what an affirmation is, really what it is it's a statement that's so positive and that is that relates to what you're struggling with currently. So for example, if you're super disorganized, and this is probably why you're watching this video actually, is because you need a routine. I was like that too. I needed steps to take every day. So if that's you, if you're disorganized all the time, you're overwhelmed, what you're going to want to say or write down is, I am super focused, I am super organized, and I get everything done on my list, right? Some statement like that. That might not feel like you at the moment, but by you writing it down and you saying it out loud and you thinking it all the time, trust me, it is going to help you tremendously. So I write that down for the day. And then I plug into personal development, whether it's meditation, reading a book, listening to an audiobook. I walk my dogs personally. I have 2 dogs, so I walk them for 30 minutes. And instead of just, I could just walk them and that's it. But instead, I have my headphones in with my phone and I'm listening to an audiobook. I use the app personally, Audible. I'm sure there's so many ways for you to actually hear or listen to a book. So that's what I do as I'm walking the dogs. You could also do this. I heard a great tip from Mark Hoverson, an amazing leader in the industry, that he actually listens to an audiobook while he's working out, right? So he's like pumping his muscles and he's also listening to an audiobook. Like, that's 2 in 1. You're working out your body, you're working your mind. So that's an extra way for you to do that. And then, I start my day very productively. I have a list of things that I need to do. And most importantly, I time myself. That was a huge game changer for me. Especially if you do Facebook marketing or you're on the internet a lot, it is so easy to get distracted. And so what you want to do is time yourself. So if you're supposed to connect with people on Facebook, time yourself. Okay, for an hour, I'm going to connect with people on Facebook. Time yourself with your phone. And then as the timer goes off, if you're not done, that's okay. Just move on to the next task. Move on to the next thing on your list. That's been huge for me. And then at night, one thing that I do is right before going to bed, I actually go back into my journal and I write down how I did for the day, right? Like, ask yourself the question, how did I show up today at work, for my business or at work or however you want to word it? Would you get fired today? I got to tell you, when I first started in this industry, I was getting fired every day because I just was getting so distracted. I wasn't getting anything done. I wasn't moving myself towards my goals. So at night, that's a big look in the mirror, guys. Seriously, if you write it down, because it's one thing to have it in your mind, like, oh, I didn't get anything done, blah, blah, blah. But if you actually write it down in your journal, it hurts. It hurts to write it down and say, man, today I got a big fat F, in showing up in my business. And so So that's what I do, and then I also have a list written down of things that I need to do the following day, so that, guys, seriously, look at this. They always play with their ball. And so what I do is I have a list written down for what I need to do the next day, so that when I wake up the next day, right, I'm not thinking, what do I need to do again? It's already all written out for me. So anyways, I hope you guys got value out of this. I would love, share with me what your daily routine is. I would love to hear, because everyone's different. And definitely subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I would love to hear from you. Have a great one.